that time of the year again. It's cold. It is really cold this morning, but we're doing this thing. It's not trying to pop out. Alright, we're not going to do the doors yet, but the top is definitely coming off. Now, this is the thing Jeep owners don't typically tell you about. Now you got to clean out your vehicle to make sure things ain't flying all over the place. It's a thing. It's a real thing. All right, let's go. This is Marnie's bed. I'm so short, I can't reach this. All right. Here's the other thing too. So these things flap really hard. So we tie these down. We keep that tied up all year long, so that's not a big deal. But you also have to, why is there a hair stuck there? Okay. We also have to kind of tie this down, because if not, it's going to go like this when we're driving. So we can't have that. But other than that, the top is done. Oh yeah, and you have to lock the sides. Which, by the way, babe, these were not locked all winter long. These were not locked all winter long. Yeah, well, I was thinking that too. I know, I gotta take it upstairs. It's my paper. It's for work. It's my paper for work. Okay, let's see. And my step mill that you can see I have not been using because there's crap piled on it and around it. We got this from a firehouse. It was super cheap too. I think like $50 or something. Oh. All right, now I gotta clean this stuff up. Uh-huh.
Remove this.
Why?
So I can take the light off.
Oh, we're changing the light?
No, I gotta get out here to get to this.
Oh, to the gas.
See if that's 3-piece or if it's one. If it's one.
Yeah, because we got emissions coming up, right, this year? You just want to buy a new Jeep?
No. An old Jeep, yeah. New one, no.
This Jeep has been horrible.
Stay off.
Oh, gosh. All right. Well, not getting no complaints from me. All right. Let's see. What else we got in here? Kind of like junk. Time to get rid of this stuff, because if not, it'll go flying away. Fly away. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see, I think that's pretty good. That one's clean, but that's not going to matter too much because we're going to have to take the doors off anyway. And we've got this trash over here. What was that? No clue. Okay. Tissue. Okay. And I don't know why, but I have forever and always carried Victoria's Secret body spray. And I have not been to a Victoria's Secret in a minute. So we've got that. So that can stay. And antibacterial stuff can stay. Everything else got to go. All right, Greg has done the thing. See, we use a tie down for the back top so it doesn't bounce around. And it works too. I mean, it's not going nowhere. So that's pretty cool. Now, the only thing we have left are the doors, but we'll get that maybe in a week or so. But officially, we're getting there. Summer has arrived, y'all. Summer has arrived. Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. It is Sunday, and we took the top off the Jeep we're gonna go out for a little bit of a ride today. I don't know exactly where the day is gonna take us, but yeah, we're gonna go have some fun. I gotta go put a little bit of makeup on, and then we're gonna hippity hop on out of here. It is kind of chilly though. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 51 degrees Fahrenheit. Today, expect a high of 72 degrees.
It's 51 degrees out, but it is June 1st. Greg and I are sick of this BS. We are just going to take the top off. The doors are going to come off probably in about a week or two. And then summer is officially here. And then we're just going to like go have some fun. Fun in the sun. So we'll probably get a little bit of a wind sunburn today, more than likely. Or at least I will. Greg has already been tanning because he's been outside doing the yard and all that kind of stuff. And I have been working. Just working all the time. So, anyway. Yeah. I'm also wearing my Apple Watch, which is kind of odd because I hurt my wrist at the beginning of the year. And it's very painful at times. And it can get swollen. But I'm trying to make sure that I'm getting at least 10,000 steps in per day. Right now I'm at 1,274. So yeah, so we'll see. We'll see where we get to. 10K is the goal. And then later today I want to try to clean the studio, which I've actually been working on, and I moved a couple things around. So like I had that curio cabinet was over there. Whoop. Was over there by the door, and now it's not there. I got to clean this couch off because I got random stuff there, and I have to find a place for all these. I have to find a place for all these the lights and the tripods and all that kind of stuff. But all in all, I think we're doing pretty good. And then I gotta work in my closet, and also I gotta clean up the gym. So the gym's not a big deal. I do want to go down there and kind of like dust, clean off. I do need to move some stuff away from the treadmill, or not the treadmill, the step mill, because there's stuff around there. But other than that, cool. This morning I was working on my like little side hustle thing that I do. So that is just kind of like reviewing videos and ticketing people for doing not good things. So that's kind of like my little side hustle, which I've been doing for a couple years, and it pays really well. It does good. But a lot of people get kind of like messed up because they clearly tell you that you are a contractor, so you have to like pay your own taxes. And I think a lot of people, you know, they're like, oh, look at all this money, and they don't account for the fact that you have to pay taxes on that money. Anyway, all right, I am going to get my day started. Let's go to the Jeep, and yay! He came to meet me in the yard. Hey, Mr. Jeep Man. Looking for a date?
Maybe.
Is that a...
No, it was a stink bug over here. I hit that and it was a weed.
Oh, let's try to get rid of it.
Look.
Oh, do you want me to get a towel?
That's her nails.
Oh, she got excited.
She was holding on.
She...
I don't think she's ever went up the hill.
Greg took Marnie out for a walk before we left, and she was determined she was getting in the Jeep. So Marnie went Jeeping topless before I did.
We got stuck in the mud right there.
Oh, I do see. You tore the... Greg tore the yard up.
No work can I do with the mower.
Well, that's true too. Okay. All right, so we have to first stop and get gas because little do you know. Hey, babe, how much gas mileage does a 2020 Jeep provide?
Well, right now, it's 12.8. And that's been a
The funny thing with the gas is that I was getting like 21 to 22 miles per gallon, and now we're at like half of that. What is that?
Oh, mud.
Okay, it's just mud.
Look back.
We don't have a flat tire. Oh, you did. He went
Look at them flying. Look, you can see them.
Oh my God. All right, so we're gonna stop and get gas, and then we're gonna head out.
Like we do every time we take it somewhere. Oh, this is as bad as my Silverado. Oh my God.
It is kind of bad. So gas here currently is $2.85 if you pay cash, or $2.91 if you pay with credits. What is gas where you guys are at? I'm curious. Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. It is a Sunday, and we're in the Jeep. We're topless. Woo woo! Ain't you excited?
I'm excited.
It's that time of the year again. Although Greg and I were talking about the gas mileage in the Jeep, and it is not good. We're like at 12.8 miles per gallon.
We did hit 13.4 a couple weeks ago.
That is pathetic.
But that was only for...
We were at like 21, 22. I think we might have hit 23. But like now we're half of that. And I don't have no miles on this Jeep, okay? It's a 2020, and we've got 27,000 miles on the Jeep. Like there's nothing on here. Like, this is ridiculous. But anyway, I digress. It's going to be a good day. We're going to go Jeeping. We're going to roll the windows down. We're going to have fun. See where the day takes us. So, come along with us. These ones?
Should be in a little thing. Which doubles as a cleaning cloth. I keep seeing spots. There, no, there.
Thanks, Doc. I'm cured.
It's that look on her face. I'm cured. Let me have that thing.
I didn't do good?
You can see all this is like, you know how we go through a mountain?
Yeah.
And trees, or the sun's going through the trees. See that? Do you see that side?
Well, I cleaned a lot of dust off of it, so.
Yeah, this is probably a fingerprint. Okay. I'm trying to look at the stain to see what I was getting.
Want the windows down?
Not yet.
It's chilly.
I see on here, Whitey, I was up to what I had, 20.6.
Uh-huh.
Until they changed that mix of the fuel.
Yeah.
And then on here, cause like now, like that's what I told you here. But it's just, I put the cruise control on at 55, 60, 65. And I was getting mileage, really good mileage. But not that much different on the back way. Like here, right? We're not stopping and going. That's where you use all your fuel. Take it off. And you just like now, we should be a little better than 12.
Good.
12.9 now. So you did that. That was,
Oh, great.
that's all the gas miles away.
Sure. My fault. I took your phone off because mine's at 21%. So
Oh, okay. Yeah, I charged mine this morning.
I didn't.
Mine was in brick mode. I left it in the office again.
Oh.